This is Satori Hyuga. I've decided not to wear my mask today because this is something that I feel would be much more important and it would make more sense if I showed my face now. Originally, I was planning this to be my 6th video, but I've bumped it ahead because of recent events. This is my rant on Twitards, the Twilight fans who are so fucking crazy. They rival the Narutards and even the Poke Freaks. Don't believe me? Get ready. I'll start with what started this all. What sparked my rant in the first place. Stephenie Meyer is not a goddess. She's not some holy prophet. And she's not a scripture writer. She's a book author. She's a person just like you and me. I don't blame her for enjoying the success of Twilight. But I am a little pissed that her fans, that she's deciding to ignore all the media attention of her fans, of everything. All she sees is girls crying over Jacob and Edward and how they want to have these characters babies and stuff. And that's normal with some fandoms. But murder, I don't think is. Or attempted murder, I should say. In a school somewhere. I don't know where this was because I didn't pay much attention to the story that was sent to me. I think it's in a link for another video like this, but I don't feel like looking it up right now. Anyway, in its middle school, 2 6th graders decide that they should teach a 5th grader a lesson because she doesn't like Twilight. They held her head underwater in a toilet, tried to drown this girl, and I've only got this to say. What happened to the age of opinions and respect? Whatever happened to a time where someone could say, I don't like what person B likes, and that person would go and say, I don't like what person A likes, but they would compromise. And they would find something they both enjoy, and they wouldn't talk about what the other hated. Those times died. And I think Twilight is what killed him. Shield your ears, this is gonna hurt. What the fuck is wrong with the youth today? People will go ahead and say, I'm being hypocritical because I'm only 19 and I follow the youth. But all these accounts that I'm hearing, especially this most recent one, is of people younger than me. People younger than my little brother who just started high school, who's about to go into his sophomore year. I gotta wonder, what the hell is going on? I'm not gonna blame soccer moms or anything for this. No, that's not what this rant is about. But, honestly, a fucking book! I know reading is fundamental. Reading is fun. Reading is supposed to go and take you to another world. But reading is not supposed to go and warp your mind. And I'm not saying Twilight does this, but there are some kids out there who think that Twilight's account are real events, that it's such a holy scripture, and that people should be persecuted if they have an opinion against it. Stephenie Meyer, I don't know her personally, and I apologize for any bad things that might come from this video. I don't hate her personally. I don't even hate the books. I'm just not into them, and I probably never will be thanks to these crazy fans. I went too far off topic. Let me get back. Edward. Most girls think that he's the hottest thing on the planet. They think that he's one of the greatest characters ever thought of. When it comes to my attention that he's just the stereotype of the perfect being. I, for one, have to state that girls, if you were looking forward to the Twilight movie and you really were expecting this character to be like this drop-dead gorgeous hunk of a guy, you're sadly mistaken. Either you're gonna love the character design for a movie, the actor they choose, or you're gonna hate it. I'm not gonna go and split hairs on that. And most of the reviews I've heard are of girls saying, "Oh, this movie was great and everything except Ed wasn't hot." Excuse me? Get your head out of your ass. There's nobody in the world who will look like your perfect ideal man. There's nobody in this world who will look exactly like whatever you perceive a novel character will look like. And even with cartoons and animated characters and all this, you will never find someone who looks exactly down to the very last detail of your favorite character. Okay, it's not going to happen. And for the whole Bella Jacob, Bella Edward type triangle, I guess. Since I didn't read the Twilight books, since I didn't see the movie, I really don't know what people are talking about. But this is one of those things that I don't care if you write fan fiction on it. I don't care if you talk about it. Don't try to get me to go to your side on this. Because I don't care about pairings. Whoever gets paired is whoever gets paired. Whoever doesn't, I find that's free for fan fiction. Okay. So what did I get touch base on? I talked about the story that offended me. Maybe not in detail, because I don't want to shout. I don't want to blow my microphone out, and I don't want to have to get this video flagged, because I don't swear a lot. And I don't want to, I don't know. It's just difficult for me to talk about that, so I'll probably come up with it. I'll probably come back with it in a follow-up video. But Twitards in general, I think, are the craziest fans I could ever run into, because they're everywhere. In the city of Austin, where I live, there's no such thing. At least as far as I've seen, because I've been everywhere here. There is no such thing as just a crazy fan base everywhere. We've got everything. But Twilight's the most popular thing right now, and the Narutards have vanished. I think most of them become Twitards, and unfortunately, that's not a good sign. I guess I can compare this to the High School Musical crap that I went through while I was in school. But what's the point? I think Twitards are the craziest. Because, not because it's just that one story, but just because I think they're crazy enough to actually follow through with their death threats. Unlike Narutards, who just say it to sound tough. This is just my first rant, and like I said, I should probably write stuff down. And I should probably calm down. I should find my center before I come here and start talking. I've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes. 10 seconds left. So I better end it with this. I'm Satori Hyuga. I'm not gonna rant very often, but when I do, I'm probably gonna be pissed. Sayonara, Mina.